Today I'm going to do a review over our Night Owl wireless home security cameras with night vision. Alright, so here's camera number one of the Night Owl cameras. They are wireless, so, and I didn't hardwire them, so I have plugins around the house, even though I tried to hide the wiring, but I'm not crawling up in my crawl space to attic to even do this. But the wireless, we have one here. We have one here at the end of the. We have another one here on the corner that's facing this way. You just have to figure out how you want them to set them up. But if you want to do the wireless ones, I actually have wood. There's old wood softening underneath this here, and I was able to just screw to it. Or if you can't find that, you can just find your studs, and I screwed to that. And since they're wireless, all I needed was the power, which I have the power to it, and some of the longer cords. Look at this here. You can use your old J channel, and I had to get extension. You could buy off Amazon extension cords or whatever for these, and I hid the wire in the J channel in the softening, so that kind of helped hide a lot of this stuff. Some people say, well, if they unplug it, well, by the time they unplug it, their ugly face is already on camera. So, but you can actually go into the grid, and you can, anything that moves, you can block it out so it doesn't keep setting off your camera, since it's all motion detected. Then I'd have to try to remember how to do it. I don't remember how to do that, but it's all in the manual. It just shows you how to do it. Because once you got trees blowing around, your cameras will be going off all the time, and you don't want that, because you can actually set it up on your phone so that you get notifications when there's movement. Out here in the street, I can actually pick up the cars that are driving by, so I had to set that off just a little bit, even though yeah, otherwise you'd be getting every car that drives up and down your road if you live on a busy street. I have to try to remember. So you can actually just right click on here, it brings up your menu bar, click the main menu, and if you go to add a camera, add a camera, and then here's what they call repeater. Takes a second to load up. And now you can change, since it's wireless, I can direct Wi-Fi from camera number 3, which I did here, to camera number 6. Because it would get, you can see your Wi-Fi reception on it. And so since I did that, it raised that, and it makes that camera work better. And I also did the same thing for camera number 1, which is at this end of the house, which is closest to the box, to this one over here, which is in the center of the house, just to give it, that's one way you can actually give it more power to it so it actually works better. You can cancel that. As far as right click, you got your video playback. You can pick, I haven't messed with this a whole lot. That's video playback of the other night. And that's in here, you can actually go in and name, like my wife just put front door on that one, back door on that one, where the old Dodge sits at. Northeast is wrong, because that's southeast. And then the side yard, you can name them however, yeah.
I don't know how that got put in there.
Somebody with a bad compass. But yeah, just hang on for 1 second in the video, and I'll show you how it looks at nighttime with the infrared. It looks really good at night. It's just, it amazed me how good it looks. But it's just the Night Owl, and yeah, if you're looking for something that's not real expensive, you don't have to use this monitor. This is just another smart TV we had. You can actually use your tablet, can't you? Tablet, or even just your phone with the app. You don't have to have all this here.
Isn't there a hard drive?
Yeah. Let me right click on that. Let's go to the hard drive. And here, this has been up and running for how long? About 1.5 years. Mm-hmm. And here, it only uses when it's recording, so we've used 489 gigabytes, and we have 442 gigabytes. The total size was almost, that would be a terabyte if nothing else. But here we got, you can click to override it. So once you do use up all your data, it just starts erasing the old and bringing in the new. And so you never really have to worry about that. And with 1 terabyte, that's a lot of recording. Back to the, where you add a camera. Like mine, I only have 6. If you want to, this system holds up to 8 cameras. You just have to buy them separate. And I actually found you can actually go, where was it you can buy them refurbished?
At Night Owl.
You can go to Night Owl, buy refurbished ones for like half the price. And all you would do is hook it up, set it up how you want, and you have a spot here where you wireless add all cameras. Because sometimes the wireless, sometimes it'll give you hiccups. So sometimes I'll just delete them all. If I hit delete, it'll delete them and just add all cameras. They just pop right back up. And so that's how you would add in for a new camera. If you don't like where the camera's sitting at, see I got 1 and 2 for the front yard. If I want number 2 over here, I hit a left click on the 2. You have up and down arrows. If I just hit that up arrow, it switches them out. But I want that one over here, so I'll take camera number 1 and push that down. And there you go. It's back how you want it. You can do all these this way. So if you want this one, number 6, where number 5 is at, you would actually take 6 and hit the up arrow and it'll slide it over and it'll shove that one over. And just vice versa, however you want to set them up. That's actually kind of a cool feature if that's how you want it. The other thing is, if you don't want one big one, all these here, right click, you got your view options, and here you can set it up with one screen. You should just 4, the 6, or the 8. So if you add 2 cameras, just go in and set it up so you got 8 cameras. But since we only got 6, we just leave it on the 6. Alright, so here you go. Here's with the Night Owl with the night vision. And here you can see it even better with the Wi-Fi deal. Most of them are all real good. And just remember, this is the little box it comes with. It comes with a mouse. You go in and type with that. And this is a brick house. And it's actually going through that. So as long as it's somewhat close to a window, if you don't have a brick house, it's actually going to work even better. But for most parts, we don't really have any problems with it. And you can see really good with it. It's just if you have a white awning, just make sure you kind of point it down because it can make it brighter. I could go into more depth with it, but it would probably take me 2 hours. It'd be a 2-hour long video. So that what I gave you kind of sums it up. It's a really good system to use. And it comes with a manual, and then you just have to, like everything else, you just got to get in there and play with it and see what does what, and see what works for you. Play with the cameras, play with the settings, how you want it. But if you're looking for home security cameras, this is one to check out. Whether you go with it or not, but it's still, in my opinion, a good one. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, leave me some comments, maybe subscribe if you want. Other than that, stay safe. Have a nice day.